Welcome to That's Good Sports. I am Brandon. I always pay my bills on time because unlike Antonio Brown, I would not fare well in jail, Perna. After getting benched for Daniel Jones, Eli Manning remained extremely classy in his press conference addressing the media.
Do what I'm told.
And even though I'm not making $20 million this year like Eli, I'm going to try and keep this episode classy. Wait, what? No. A porn company wants to pay Gardner Minshew to be their spokesman? All right, this will not be a classy episode, but we can start on a classy note as I show you the cutest video to come from the Bills Mafia you will ever see. That's baby Isla dressed in her Bills gear breaking her very first tiny little table. If I had real human emotions, this would put a tear in my eye. Today on That's Good Sports, De Niro burns Robert Kraft, Antonio Brown requires update, Sam Darnold shall return, Cowboys give away tacos, Kaepernick wants to play, and yes, Gardner Minshew gets the main story. Let's get sports. Please, if you would like daily football coverage, subscribe. If you would like a channel that can't even say the word subscribe, then this is the place for you. Also, I have Big Dick Patreon shoutouts for Leroy Jones, Bin Robotham, Dr. Rocktopus, Nikki Sharak, Flying Black Triangles, and Flacco is Wacko. Thank you guys so much for your donations. You can support this channel, patreon.com/thatsgoodsports. That is how I make all of these videos happen. The Dallas Cowboys announced that they are releasing their 2017 first-round draft pick edge rusher Taco Charlton today, Wednesday. Now, I make fun of Jerry Jones a lot, but I believe he's the best businessman in the NFL, and that's why I am incredibly disappointed he did not capitalize on the marketing opportunity that would have come along with releasing Taco Charlton on a Tuesday. I mean, LeBron James was denied the chance to trademark Taco Tuesday, so it would have literally cost you nothing, Jerry. Dallas made this move to add defensive lineman Robert Quinn to the 53-man roster now that he's served his 2-game suspension for violating the NFL's performance-enhancing drug policy. The release of Taco officially confirms the Cowboys should have drafted TJ Watt instead of Taco in the first round. But we all know how hard it is to pass up a good taco, even when it turns out to be bad. If Robert De Niro isn't already one of your all-time favorite actors, you're an idiot. He's literally never made a bad movie. And if this jab at Robert Kraft during the Alec Baldwin roast doesn't move him into your top 5 list, I'm not sure I can help you.
And I know I've been rough on you, but I also love you. And I say that now because, like Robert Kraft at a massage parlor, I want my roast to have a happy ending.
I didn't say it was a great joke, but anytime someone takes a shot at the Patriots, they get my vote. Especially if they are Andrew Yang. After Yang's, "Man, I can't stand the Patriots" tweet, his platform could literally be, "Let's encourage more peeing in public pools," and I would still vote for him. Antonio Brown's accuser, Brittany Taylor, met with the NFL for 10 hours on Monday to discuss her sexual assault claims against Brown. The NFL is trying to meet with AB to hear his side of the story, which, if it took 10 hours with someone who can articulate normal sentences, that might be an entire offseason to get Brown's version of the story. Brown should meet with the NFL, in my opinion, especially since another woman accused AB of sexual misconduct, and that he too owed her money. The second woman claims AB hired her to paint a mural in his home, probably of himself, and while she was painting, he approached her with nothing but a small cloth, yes, small cloth, over his genitals and started having a conversation with her. I hate to admit this, but I did the exact same thing with the guys I hired to paint my house. And once they stopped laughing, they actually gave me a big discount because they said they felt sorry for me. Whatever that means. Now, one fact has emerged from all of this. Antonio Brown definitely sucks at paying bills. And at some point, I think criminal charges will be filed for recuperation of losses. Being the fair man that I am, I would forego an AB NFL suspension if he agreed to appear on Judge Judy to dispute all of the payments he owes. Judge Judy would tear him to shreds, and the Tom Brady 6'9" courtroom sketches of AB would be worth it, even if she rules in his favor. Now, Sam Darnold is looking for a Week 5 return, and he apparently had strep throat on top of mono, a sickness on top of a sickness, is what Dolphins fans call 2019 football. Darnold also confirmed his spleen is still enlarged, which is his fault, really, for not specifying to God when he prayed for a bigger organ down there. He also confirmed this girl holding the sign at MetLife Stadium that read, "I gave Sam Darnold mono," is indeed not accurate. Darnold said, "She gave me a blowjob, but we never technically kissed." Cam Newton did not practice again, and it is really starting to look like Kyle Allen will get the start for the Panthers. Eli, Ben, Breeze, and Cam all going down the same week has to be the worst week for quarterbacks since Peyton Manning made watching film a requirement for the job. Per a report, Colin Kaepernick's agent has reached out to some QB-needy NFL teams. Not sure he's going to sign anywhere, but with the amount of NFL quarterbacks who have been injured in just 2 weeks of gameplay, this is actually Colin Kaepernick's best shot at playing again. Even the Kaepernick haters have to admit he's a better option than Kevin Browning. You know how I know Kaepernick is better? Because I just fucking made up Kevin Browning, but with guys like Kyle Allen and Luke Falk starting this week, you didn't know that. You didn't know that, and it's time we see if Kaepernick can still throw a fucking football. He has been out of the league longer than Michael Vick was. A Kaepernick return game would be more fun to watch than the Patriots destroying another team who has no business being on the same field as them. The ratings would be legendary, and Cap would surpass Tom Brady for the sheer number of people hate watching him for no real good reason. And now for our featured story, which I have been waiting all day to talk about. Cam Soda, which is an adult cam site, and no, I did not already know that, has offered Jags quarterback Gardner Minshew an endorsement deal. They have offered Gardner up to $1 million to lead their weekly fitness class, which he can live stream from his home, and all he has to do is teach the class in his jockstrap and or naked, his choice. It also offers a sweet Halloween deal, asking if Gardner consider becoming the official brand ambassador for their penis puppet line, which they launched in 2017. That is real. That is a real thing that happened. What is the penis puppet line? Well, they are knit costumes that go over your penis and balls and are available in several styles. A watermelon, elephant, and a vampire. And this year, they plan on unveiling new designs which could include a jaguar. And this got my mind thinking, which penis puppet costumes should other NFL quarterbacks endorse? Let's start with Big Ben. Big Ben can sell the bad dog penis puppet. Just like a bad dog, he doesn't seem to understand the word no. And after a season-ending injury, it may finally be time to put him down. Then we have Mason Rudolph. Since Cam Soda is into backup quarterbacks, filling in for injured starters, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer makes way too much sense for Mason Rudolph. If the Steelers are in playoff contention, this will certainly be an all-time bestseller in Yinzer Nation. Kirk Cousins humbly endorses the penguin penis puppet because, like Cousins, penguins are famously monogamous and mate for life. Additionally, penguins are ferocious predators in the sea, until faced with the slightly larger, more dangerous predator. Mike Glennon will of course wear the giraffe penis puppet. This is a popular one since it makes things a lot longer than they really are down there, especially when you trim the treetops. And what better way to do that than with some tools from manscaped.com. Use my promo code GOODSPORTS and you'll get a discount off your first order at manscaped.com. Link in the description. Then we would have Patrick Mahomes in an unprecedented joint venture between Cam Soda and Heinz Ketchup. Patrick Mahomes will be endorsing the ketchup bottle penis puppet. And yes, when you squeeze it, ketchup does come out for those who want to take their bedroom antics up to the next level. Derek Carr is a perfect fit for the goth raccoon penis puppet, known for scavenging through giant garbage cans for discarded Good Charlotte CDs to provide the ultimate soundtrack for the most depressing sex you've ever had. Philip Rivers endorses the wild Alaskan salmon penis puppet, home in the river, just like the man of the same name, and no animal on earth is better at swimming upstream, just like Phyllis Spermatosa. Joe Flacco, to exemplify his undeniable title of eliteness, he will be selling the penis puppet for the undisputed elite member of the animal kingdom, the porcupine. And of course, how could we leave out the goat penis puppet? You know who's endorsing this one. You guessed it, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Drew Brees, Johnny Unitas, Dan Marino, and John Elway. All of the GOAT QBs, excluding absolutely no QB thought of as the GOAT. And finally, the Tom Brady penis puppet, which is just a puppet of a penis over your real penis, except it's somehow smaller and completely unsatisfying unless you use it in the New England area. And since quarterback news will never stop this week, the Indianapolis Colts have now waived Chad Kelly after he returned from his suspension. Not sure what they're thinking there with that one, but maybe Chad Kelly could talk to the Cam Soda people and endorse the Woody penis puppet because of, his past. And truly, finally, lastly, we may have been wrong in assuming that Teddy Bridgewater would indeed start for the Saints. My Taysom Hill pipe dream is still alive. Sean Payton has yet to officially name a starter for this week, and the Saints added quarterback JT Barrett to their practice squad as well. Since 2018, the Saints have run 209 plays with two quarterbacks on the field at the same time, which is over 100 more than all other NFL teams combined. If Bridgewater is named the starter, I think it will be a name only, as we might see one of the most unique offensive games since Tim Tebow accidentally did it every week for the Broncos in 2011. And that is all of your football news today. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Sports. Please subscribe here on YouTube. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, at Brandon Perna. If you want to talk football things there, we can do that. If you want to give me compliments like, oh, hey, really like the show. Oh, wow, your beard looks shinier than normal and fashion I would dress like you if I could.